Hey guys, you made it live to my Wednesday webinar. Glad you made it. Glad you're here. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, so today I'm talking all about how you can increase your sales and how you can build an online thriving business online, right? Well, and how are you going to get your competitive edge? The way tonight, stick around because I am going to give you a list of things you need to do to increase your sales online. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so the first thing you need to do is know what your competition's up to. Oh my gosh, I have a whole checklist I'm going to need for you to grab a pen, invite a friend, because I am going to give you exactly what you need to do. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And so when you come online, just give me a hey, what's up? Let me know that you're there. Okay. And be sure you hit that subscribe button because I come to you live every weekday morning to give you a morning marketing show where I give you a tip of strategy to help you build your business and rock your brand and rock your business online. It's all about your personal brand. All right. So the first thing you need to do to increase your sales online, to become that rock star brand, baby, so everyone knows your name, is you got to know what the competition's doing. Okay, so I'm going to give you a list of things that you need to write down to go check out your highlights. So, I used to teach a bunch of eighth graders and I taught kindergartners too, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm a teacher that likes to give homework, okay? But this homework's going to help you out. It's going to help you get discovered. You are going to know what your competition's up to, so you know how you can put a spin on what they're doing, bring yourself into the mix, and you can check out to see, oh my gosh, she did that. Am I doing that? So it gives you a comparative analysis in the marketplace so you know what you have to do to stand out online. Does that sound okay? Okay, okay? Yep, yep, yep. Okay. So are you ready? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Okay. So first of all, you have to know what your competitive advantage is to develop. You have to know what the competition's doing. Okay. So first of all, number one is who are they? Okay. So I did a Google search today, and it pulled up the top 10 branding experts online. Okay. And there was a lady, and her name was Giselle Varial, and she really focuses hard on Instagram. I didn't really find her in a lot of different places, but I finally found what she was talking about. So I know she's a female. She's from Texas. I'm from Texas. So I thought that would be a good comparison of someone that's in my niche. She's a little younger, but she is in my niche. She's in my neighborhood, so to speak. Okay. So think about who your competition is. Okay. Do a Google search do a Google search, and feel free to ask any questions at any time, who they are and what is their searchability. Okay, who, like health coach, whoever's in your niche. Then you can like and follow them and get some pointers or see what they're doing online so you can differentiate yourself in the marketplace. Sound good? Sound good? Okay, I found out she's Texas and that she's a top producer. Okay, so the next step you need to do is you need to understand their tone. Okay, all right, all right. So just like musicians have tones, like a high bass tone, treble tone, are they rock and roll, or are they country, or they are well rocker, or more of a folk singer tone? Do they have a loud voice? What kind of information do they have on their channel? Okay, like what's their tone like? Okay, so I understood her tone, that and what she called herself. Okay, she calls herself a brand. What did she call herself? A brand professor. Okay, and she's the professor uh, uh, at Staging Bold University. Okay, so she calls herself a professor, but yet A lot of her posts, she didn't act like a professor. Okay, so that gave me a clue of she was clear. She was a professor and she had her own university, which was Staging Bold Institute. Okay, so that was really clear for me to understand her message. It was a little confusing because the colors weren't matchy matchy. And so I had to really look to find her university. Okay. So that said to me, my name's Camille Tyler. I'm a rock star brand producer. Okay. And I'm the owner and creator of Rock Your Biz Academy. Okay. Where I enroll people to help them bring up their brand. So I was a little like her. So that made me want to step up on my game to check all my numbers, to check my links, to make sure my color palette, make sure that a brand producer is producing people backstage at Rock Your Biz Academy. Do you see how I changed that? So when you're clear on your message, you're able to, get going online. Okay. So I'm really going to work on that. I made notes on this checklist today. And so the checklists are right down below this video, so you can, check it out. But I thought they were really great questions to see. So if you need to know your tone. If you're a coach, where are you a coach at? Okay. Okay. If you're an artist, where are you an artist at? You need to look at your topic and who you're serving, what you're doing, and what location under what branch. Okay. Now she was using, she's a professor, a branding professor at, uh, what was it called? Staging Bold University Institute. Okay, so I'm a rockstar brand producer at Rock Your Biz Academy. Okay, where I help people, get the rockstar lifestyle. Okay, so I want you to think of your brand, how you can make it different, how you can help. It can help define your tone in your business, so it will help you increase your sales. Okay. The next question was, okay, what what value are they bringing to the marketplace? Okay, what value are they? Okay, now what value tips she had? Okay, now I'm working on my Rockstar Backstage Pass learning library. Okay, okay, my vault. I'm trying to figure out a name that fits more the Rockstar lifestyle. I haven't worked on it. I've got tracks in there. I've got that right. But she had a branding library inside of her Staging Bold Institute, and she's a professor there. Okay, so do you see how those things collected together? So it gave people a clear path on what she wanted to do. Okay, now when I looked at her learning library, since I'm creating my own, you know what I'm saying, Backstage Pass vault, okay, right. So I'm creating mine. So I was looking at hers. It was one landing page with all these freebies, but every time I looked at a different freebie, I had to send my email again. I couldn't just look at it. So when you're creating your library, your nut and bolt section, whatever you call your library, okay, they have to be called a library, but whatever freebie guides you're giving out, create a login so they log in once and then they feel like they're part of your community. Like, I'm going to give people a Backstage Pass, okay? It's coming soon. So you can get a Backstage Pass to the Rock Your Biz Library, Rock Your Biz Academy, like Backstage Pass, okay? Where it's going to be filled with information to help you develop that rockstar brand. Okay, got it. So be clear and make it easy for people to access the information that you're bringing to the table. Okay, so I like what she did, but I saw how I can tweak mine by looking at her. She did a great job. I can look more into the way I'm going to present my Backstage Pass library. Okay, got it. Okay, all right. So the next thing is, what does her website look like? Okay, or blog look like? Okay, she had some webinar links. I really didn't feel The only thing I found online is she published some articles on other platforms. That was good, right? To be published on, but I couldn't find a clear, like, one. She might have it, but I just kept on finding her branding library. I found a really good evergreen webinar that was free. You had to enter your email again after I'd already entered my email like 3 times with her today. She's probably thinking crazy I'm stalking her. Well, I am, because she's doing a great job. So I want to have a blog, my own personal blog. So if you go to CamilleTyler.com, everything's there, where you can get your backstage pass, you can join my newsletter. It's one place to put everything in. So my teaching and what I learned from Gary Vaynerchuk and what I've learned from my mentors over the last 5 years is everything needs to be yourname.com. So people are looking for you, they're going to find you, okay? Another way people can find you is if you publish articles on LinkedIn. So you write a good blog article, you publish it on LinkedIn. When people start Googling it, your LinkedIn article is going to be there. Your LinkedIn profile is the fastest way for people to find you online. If you're blowing off LinkedIn, I'm just saying you might want to step up your game. Okay? So the next thing is when you're looking at your competition is analyze their sales funnel and their boarding podcast and the boarding process. Okay, so I looked at her funnel, I saw the cost, but it really wasn't, I didn't click in there, so I really couldn't feel she had the same feel, she had the same tone, but I couldn't really understand her boarding process. Okay, I really couldn't. I just said, buy this here. She didn't offer a free staging call, so people had to commit to do business with her before they even booked a call with her. Now, in my opinion, I feel like it's better to get that personal touch with people. It helps people understand, like, if what I'm doing, because not everyone's ready to step up and take their passion, turn it into a profit, and become a rock star brand. Okay, because it takes work. It's a lot of hard work. You got to do a lot of stuff to get that rock star status. Okay, and some people are okay playing small and playing in the field of social media, or just staying on Facebook, or just staying in LinkedIn and not going big. But so I always want to talk to people first with the free staging call. So be sure you're offering your clients, before they want to buy with you, say, hey, can we talk about your health? If you're a health and wellness, say, I'd love to talk to you for a minute to see if I can give you some tips how to be healthy. You're not trying to sell your product. You're just trying to build that relationship with someone, okay? And so she did have a podcast, which I haven't got to listen to, but I heard a little bit about it, and that was awesome. So she has a podcast. I don't have a podcast. I don't really know. I know podcasts are really used. Excuse me, guys. That's what happens when you get me live, baby. Oh, yeah. So thanks for coming in. But when you look at a podcast, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to develop a podcast, but I need to step up my game. And my goal is to have at least 3 podcast interviews a month, okay? 4 maybe. So I want to be known. You can be known and get your voice out there. Kimber Luna taught me this about 2 years ago, that the fastest way to get known in the marketplace is to be interviewed on different people's podcasts. You don't have to host your own podcast, but you have to be known. Okay, so that was good. She did that. She did a lot of guest blogging. Okay, I found her on a lot of people's websites where she wrote guest blogs. Okay, so I don't do that yet, and that's maybe where I need to step up my branding game to compete against her. Okay, so so she was a branding professor at the Bold Institute, which I think those colors and those tones sound alike. So I want you to go, be sure, I want you to stop what you're doing if you're a content creator before you start your next blog, before you start your next post, you need to check out your competition, because I guarantee your competition is checking out you, and you don't want to be caught with your pants down, if you know what I mean. So I saw that I was on the right place in some areas, but I also saw some areas that I needed to step up my game. So we'll see you. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, if you're enjoying my live videos, and I'm here every Monday through Friday, right here, so I can bring you a tip, a strategy to help you build a better, stronger personal brand and rock your business online. We'll see you soon. Thanks for stopping in. See ya. Bye.